Hey guys, Tom from Endpoint Automation Services here, bringing you another UiPath tutorial video. Today we're going to be looking at using UiPath to read and scrape Excel data and then using this to fill in forms and fields on web pages. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for the purpose of this video, I've generated random names and their subsequent data and put these into an Excel spreadsheet here. The robot will then take this information and then put it into the correct fields on this web page. Once the robot has finished each person, it will hit the reset button here and start the next individual until every person is complete. Now I've opened up a brand new UiPath project and created a sequence. Now the first thing we want to do is take a kill process and just drag it into the sequence here. So we want to ensure that no instances of Excel are open as this can interfere with the robot. Let's do that. Go to the process name and type in Excel like so. Next, we want to tell the robot which file it needs to look at and the range of data within it that we are interested in. To do so, we can drag in the read range activity. Now it's worth noticing at this point that I've created a separate folder in the project called data. Within here, I've stored the file that we're going to be using. So to make life easier, I'll create a variable called Excel file. And I'll point it to the correct file. The sheet name will stay the same. And in order for the robot to collect all the information on the sheet, we'll simply leave the range field as blank quotation marks. We'll then create an output variable to be used later. We then need to open up our browser session. So let's grab an open browser activity. I'll create a variable which stores the URL of the website. And then I'll check that the properties are set to my requirements. Now the robot needs to cycle through our data and gather all the information required. We can do this using the for each row activity. With the robot holding all the information, we now need to tell it where to place it. To do so, we'll grab a type into activity. And we'll start with the person's first name. Now we've selected where we want the data to go, we need to tell the robot which specific text is required. We do this by typing the following statement. Now the number in the parentheses here refers to the columns on the Excel spreadsheet, with 0 being the first column, 1 the next column, and so on. We can now follow this same format for the rest of the information on the Excel spreadsheet. Now that's all done, we'll add in a small delay. We'll then tell the robot to click on the reset button. Add in another small delay. And now we're ready to test that the robot is working correctly. Let's hit the play button and see what happens. So the robot is opening up the browser, and it's starting to fill in the information as required. It's hit the reset button, and it's started again on the second person. And there we have it, there's no more information to get. The robot has successfully collected the information from Excel and inputted it correctly onto the website. That's all from me today. Check out the rest of our YouTube channel for more tutorials, and I'll catch you next time.